Hey explorers, I'd hate to have to burst your bubble, so how about we poke a hole in it instead? Good news, Walter. For this episode, we've got a guest. This is Grace. Say hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace.
I'm going to assist Grace with a quick experiment where we're going to poke a hole in a bubble without popping it. For this experiment, we're going to need about 2 cups of bubble solution, which, if you don't have any, we can make some really quick, using some water, some dish soap, and adding a little bit of glycerin to make the bubble stronger. Then, for the main experiment, we need an old wire coat hanger that we can bend into shape to be a frame, some string, and something pokey like a toothpick, or this pointy finger. If you need to make your bubble solution first, all you need is 2 cups of water, a 1/3 cup of dish soap, and a tablespoon of glycerin if you want to make the bubbles nice and strong. So we'll measure that out now. So if you want to take that measuring cup and measure out the 1/3 cup of dish soap, so that is 1/3 cup. All right, there we go. It's going now. A little bit more. Alright, that's good. Okay, there's our 1/3 cup of dish soap. Now we need 1 tablespoon of glycerin. Glycerin helps the bubbles bond and be very, very strong. Try not to let foam or bubbles form while you're mixing the solution, just because that's gonna impede our bubbles. Speaking of bubbles, hey Grace, what's a bubble's least favorite type of music?
I don't know.
Pop. We've got our bubble solution all mixed up. So now the next step is to bend a wire coat hanger into shape to be our frame. So we just bend it out into more of a square shape, and we've got our frame. The important thing is that it sits neatly in the container and we can submerge it all in the bubble liquid. Grace is going to tie a lasso of string that we're going to tie one end to the top of our frame while letting the circular part hang in the bubble. Are you old enough to use scissors?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay, so cut it in there. Ow! While we have a moment, take a second to subscribe to Clayton's Exploration Station and follow us on YouTube and social media so you don't miss any fun in the lab. Bubbles work partially because of surface tension. This is a thin elastic layer that covers all liquids. You can see it really well on a bead of water. It's kind of that dome that looks like it's holding all the rest of the water inside. The air that gets trapped inside of a spherical bubble, it has air pressure that matches the air pressure outside, which helps it keep its shape instead of collapsing on itself. And it keeps a round shape because of cohesion.
It's ready.
Great! Now we can attach it to our frame. So, we're going to take the long stringy bit and tie it around the top of our frame. That way the whole of the lasso will droop into the frame. Just like that. Okay, now we lower it into our bubble solution. And Grace, if you want to grab a toothpick, what we're going to do is very carefully remove our bubble frame. We've got a nice big bubble hanging there. And the string is now attached, which means that the string is sealing off a smaller bubble from the bigger bubbles. So what I need you to do is very carefully poke a hole. And as we can see, it opens up that bubble, which becomes spherical because of the surface tension. And now we've got a little hole in our bubble, which we can poke things through. Oh yeah, look, you can fit your finger through. We can even use our little pokey thing through it. But Grace, have you ever seen a bubble inside of another bubble?
No, I don't think I have.
Then I've got another trick for you. And all we need for this one is our bubble solution, a straw, a little bit of water. So we're going to start by pouring some water on a flat surface. Take your straw, dip it in your solution, try and get it about half wet. Then gently press the edge of the straw into there and gently blow a bubble. Try to make it very big. So we've got one great big bubble. Let's blow our second bubble inside of it by dipping our straw back in the solution, gently repeating those steps to make a second. There you go. Oh, you can pull it, so that's great. So you can recenter it by pulling on the straw. Great, now we've got a giant bubble with a medium bubble inside of it, and let's take it one step further to make another bubble inside of that smaller bubble. There we go. We've got a bubble inside of a bubble inside of another bubble. That's almost impossible.
Or improv bubble. Thanks, everybody. We're here all week.
Stay curious, explorers.